What's going on, guys? Don Ross with REI Automation Squad, and we're going to talk through beast mode and do a quick run through just off of the home screen, some of the support, and where you would use the property lead app, and that's where you're going to run your sales process with your sellers. So just wanted to kind of go through some of the things on the home screen, some of the support that you have. So right here with the beast mode platform and or freedom version, you will have a training portal that has videos that you can go through. If you're questioning some of the stuff that we've used and my partner Amy currently uses, such as skip tracing and list and different things like that, you can click on this easy button, go over there, sign up for the free tools course, and go through some of those platforms that we use. If you're looking for support while you're using our platform here, you have a private Facebook group. You have this email address that will create a ticket, and you can reach out to our support desk via Zendesk support ticket. We've got a Podio group where you can work through and ask questions in general about Podio. Weekly Q&A call. If you click on this, it'll open up on Thursday, and you can ask your questions. We're on Zoom for you. YouTube, jump over there, get your questions answered on the YouTube. You can always throw a comment up there, and we'll reply and or create other videos. And as you start to work through your different items, you have your task functionality here. You've got your calendar here, and then we'll have some of the report tiles here on the right hand side. So you've got your calls, you've got your mail being sent out, your campaigns being tracked, appointments, offers, contracts, pipeline, and closed deals. All that stuff is going to show your numbers, your KPIs right on your home screen right there. If you go into the Property Leads app, we've got it set up so that you have buckets and the items move through the buckets so that you can work a very simple process, a very simple sales process. And you can see all the way down to closed deal. So you start right out of the gate with your new stuff, people you're trying to get more information from, your follow-ups that you're working, your appointments and those different statuses, your offers, your contracts, and closed deals. You see all of that here, and in the table view, it is based off the next action and when you said you're going to follow up or next contact date. That's how stuff moves through these buckets over here. We're going to jump into one of these items just so you can kind of see what that looks like. So you have an item, and I'm going to scroll up to the top. You've got your seller's information. If you're using smartphone, you've got your clickable calling features here. Call rail, we have our functional Chrome extension as an option, and your typical seller information. And from here, you can jump down to the different sections that I'm going to scroll through. So we do have your appointments, your offers, your contracts, campaign details, and follow-up all in one app. And so you have these links that you can click, and it'll jump through to those different sections. So you see here, next action, this is where you work your sales process, when you're making your calls, when you plan on to reach out to this person again, your full communication log of when things have happened, your call history. As you start to work your properties, you can pull the details. It'll pull back owner's information, bed bath count, square footage, when it was bought, some high-low numbers for estimated worth, and you can see some of those details there. Street aerial images are going to pull back. You can fill in some of the details on the properties. And then as you start to work through the appointment, you're going to go ahead and set off who is it that set the appointment, who's going, so that you can start to track your numbers as far as how many appointments have been set by who and how many appointments have been gone on by who. This is all going to be tracked for you. You've got your area to put in pictures, your area for a link of video walkthroughs if you're doing that, and then you have your offer section. In the offer section, again, who is the acquisition or person that went either to the appointment in person or virtually. So this will work for virtual wholesaling across the country as well. And as you start to pull some of those details, when you press to pull details, it'll give you an estimated number. You'll have your Zillow, Redfin, Realtor link and your interactive map view to be able to walk. And I'll show you that real quick. So you have obviously your Zillow link. You've got some yellow dots that you can click on, look at the pictures in the area, see what stuff has been selling for. Redfin, it loads it up by zip code. You can zoom into the map and it will load up the solds right here for you. Realtor.com, it'll show you the contingent, pending, and for sales in the area for a mile. That's what we've got it set for. And then you've got your interactive Google map. So if you go ahead and click on it, you'll be able to walk around in the neighborhood, check it out, see what it looks like in that area. All right, so I'm going to go back to the seller item. You can see here you have the ability to press the pull comps button. It'll map out some comps. We do allow you to adjust some settings so that you have the ability to mark within a square mile, or how many miles you want, how many months back you want, bed bath count, square footage, and some other things. It'll go ahead and create the comps. You see them mapped here. You can click and open these. They will have some of the details for that property, such as who bought it, when they bought it, square footage. All this stuff will load for you. Okay, so that makes it to where you can run comps across the country. You can then have a max allowable offer calculation right here in the offer section. You can adjust the settings for the buttons. Right now it's set to 8, 16, and 24. You click this, it'll go multiply against the square footage, give you an estimated repair. And you can see I've been in here just in a demo area. You can adjust what you believe the estimated repairs are. It will recalculate what your offer is. And then down here in this section, you'll go ahead and mark it off. Okay, so these are some settings that you can adjust out of the box, or you can adjust it for this one if you need to. Last but not least, you have your contract section. So as you get something under contract, you're marking off what type of deal it was, what you plan on to do, assignment, double close, and then you can start filling in if you have an inspection period, when it was accepted by the seller, contract close date, what you are buying it for, what you plan to rehab it for, if you plan to rehab it, otherwise you leave it blank, and then what you're going to sell it for. That'll fill in your pipeline report. And then once you fill in the sold price and mark it off as sold, it'll start calculating and figuring out your gross and net numbers so that you know at the end of the day exactly what you made. You see here we are tracking the marketing channels based off the tracking numbers that they're calling. So whether you use CallRail or smartphone, those tracking numbers that they're calling in, if you're sending direct mail or that you have a phone number on your website, whatever, it'll track it right here. And then last but not least, you have a automated follow-up section. So you can pick a drip sequence. We provide this out of the box for Beast Mode. For the Freedom CRM, this is something that you don't have, but you can always upgrade and get Beast Mode and have the follow-up. You have an option for text. You have an option for ringless voicemail. All right, so if you are interested in this, head over to REIAutomationsquad.com. You can see up here, we do offer a discount if it's the first time that you're looking at it. Take a look at the website. You can always reach out. On the bottom right, we do have a chat bubble that's live Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. If you do have anything additional, you can schedule a call, 15-minute call, and reach out to us and get some additional questions answered. Otherwise, head over to pricing, figure out which one works for you, and order over there at REIAutomationsquad.com. Thanks, guys.